Hello, everyone. This is Melanie from Lightbeam's Treasures, and today is Saturday, December 19th, bringing you another episode of Stories of Retail. Because I feel like as we get closer and closer to Christmas, there's going to be more and more chaotic stories of what's going on in the world of retail, customer transactions, and all kinds of different experiences I get from dealing with the general public. So, not only do I experience it as a store owner, but when I'm out shopping, sometimes I don't necessarily get treated correctly among other people. And I'm talking about both employees at a store and customers at a store. For some reason, do not ask me why, every store I ever go to, people think I work there. And I'm not too sure why that's the case. Is it because I look like the type of person that should be working there? Or is it because I'm looking for stuff and I'm looking at prices, or maybe I'm scanning things for the phone? I never understand why people like find like come to me trying to find things. And I can't even tell you, I guess this would be called Karen moments. Can't even tell you the countless number of times Karen would come up to me and basically start yelling at me for either condition of the store, I'm out of product, and I don't even work there. I'm just there shopping. Um, it gets kind of funny. I remember this one time, I was in a gas station and some woman came up to me and starts screaming at me because she wants the key to the bathroom. And I look at her and I'm like, how am I supposed to know where the key is? And she's like, well, you work here. You should know. You're nothing but an idiot. And basically, I started cursing her out that I don't like work here and stuff like that. And she's like, "How dare you? You should be helping customers." And she's going on and on and on. So basically, I tell her to go f off. I tell her I'm bad that way, and she wants to know my boss's number and stuff like this. Finally, one of the managers comes over. Is like hearing the commotion. Is like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "This nutty, crazy woman is yelling at me, and I don't even work here." So he's like, "Bam, she doesn't work." And you would think she would apologize to me or anything like that. No, she starts yelling at him and giving him an attitude. So I'm like, people are just rude in general. But I did have an incident today. Well, yesterday I should say. I had to go to the pharmacy to pick up medicine. Now, my medicine is kind of weird. It's just regular blood pressure medicine. But what ends up happening is, if I don't use insurance, it's $500 for the medicine per month. Aha. If I use insurance, then it's $90 because that's all my insurance will cover. And then I have a special discount card for that particular pharmacy where the medicine goes down to $22. It's through good, what do you call it? RX Good Scripts. Explain to me why that happens. I have no idea, but I can get it down to $22. So I go up to uh, the pharmacist, the cashier or technician, whatever you call it, and I put in my order, and I specifically say to her, "I do have the Good X prescription for this. Can you please tell me how much it's going to be?" And she runs it real quickly, and she says, "Oh, this is going to take about 10 minutes to fill." She says, "Yes, it will be $22." I said, "Thank you for so much. I just want to make sure because I'm on a budget." So I leave and I start shopping around because it's going to take a few minutes. Then later on, I come back after I did my shopping and I have the whole cart full of groceries and stuff like that. And I go to the pickup line. Now, the pickup line, there's a different technician. So she goes up to I give her my name and everything. She grabs the medicine and then she's like, "That's going to be 100." And I'm like, wait. I says, "It's only supposed to be $22." "Well, your insurance." And she starts screaming at me very rudely. And I wasn't that rude. I was just like, I was, I just realized me telling the story, I sound rude. And I says, "Well, no, wait a minute. I have the Good X prescription." And she starts yelling at me that that's how the insurance is. That's how much it is. And I'm like, no, that's my insurance. It doesn't go through the insurance. It goes through the GoodX prescription card. So she actually had to call the other woman who helped me originally, and the woman had to apologize. But it's like, I don't know. I'm believe me, I'm not a nasty person. Me telling the story, I probably sound like a nasty person, but believe me, I am one of the most patient, calm, smiley people. I mean, I always say thank you. I know how it is to be on the receiving end, but I almost wonder, do I also have the face that says, "Take advantage of me, yell at me because I'm a punching bag or something"? And I get that all the time. It's like if I go to certain cashiers or certain stores or restaurants, if they have an attitude, they'll give it to me. But yet to other people, they'll treat them nicely. And I don't understand it. It's almost as if it's like, I don't know, maybe because I don't complain and I don't yell at them and I don't call the manager. I'm not a Karen that says, I'm going to speak to your manager. Sorry to the Karens out there. That's the term. It's Karen. I gotta Karenize you or something. Anyway, I know I'm rambling. Today was an actual good day. If you saw my previous video, you saw that I went to an estate sale yesterday. Well, guess what? I went to the estate sale again today. I went back. I have the guy's number. I called him up and I'm like, "Do you have any more ephemera?" So he basically gave me the run of the house, which is pretty cool. And it gets even better. I'm excited about this. I get to do a private pick next week on 2 houses, so I'm really. I said to my husband, I'm like, I gotta save up money. He's like, why? I'm like, I'm going shopping. He's like, no. I'm like, oh no, no, no. I'm going shopping next week. So we're gonna see what happens to that. I'm hoping. I probably should do a video. I said I was gonna do a video of all this exciting stuff, but this is no joke. Just for me to lug all that stuff in here and show all of it is too much. I literally got, we're talking about 16 boxes worth of items filled. In fact, one of the things that I have to thank Dawn about this, we're going to see what happens. She recommended that I get sewing patterns. She said, be on the lookout for sewing patterns. So I bought an entire box of nothing but sewing patterns, and he charged me $1 for the whole box. He says I'm going to do good on sewing patterns, but yeah. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, and you know what other oddball? I'm doing an experiment. This is totally out of my comfort zone. But I found an entire case of 3.5 diskettes, and they're all the programming diskettes for different programs back in the 80s. So you remember not the big floppy disk, 3.5 hard disk that you put into the computers. I have some programs. So I'm curious if there's a market for that because I know there is a market for blank disk. But with these disks, I mean, if you want to use them, you just reuse them. So we're going to see what happens with that. Paid paid $2 for the box. It's a big box. What else did I get? I got some scrapbooking stuff. I've got some magazines. I got more ephemera. I've got little characters. What else did I get? Oh, I got lots of stuff. I got some Barbie stuff. I'm excited. All right. Well, anyone, this is I can't even talk. This is my day in retail. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to take the day off. My husband has this new rule that he says I overwork myself, and Sundays are supposed to be the day off. However, he then gives me a discussion that says I have to start balancing my time, and he wants me to work till 12 o'clock. So, not too sure what I'm doing tomorrow, but I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to be wrapping up some packages so it's not overwhelming on Monday. We'll see what happens. But everyone, this is Melanie with Lake Beach Treasures, and I got this under 10 minutes. So I took 10 minutes out of your time just to hear my day in retail. Take care, everyone.